It is Friday, April 18th, 2025. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 85 degrees, 86 degrees according to my thermometer. And there's a strong wind blowing from the south and the west. And I think I got a little overheated today. But I dunked my head in a water trough and I feel better. Even the animals are warm. So we pinned up the animals this morning, my brother and I. And we harvested one of the wethers. It went pretty quick. I'm pretty proud of how much fat that wether had on him, so he's pretty healthy. The ewe that has a problem walking, I've talked a lot about her. I got a good look at her hoof, and she's missing part of the hoof. So I imagine that there was delamination or something like that, where the hoof separated from the flesh on the inside. So it's going to be some time before she can grow that back. I'd looked for infection or irritation, but everything looked healthy. No blood, no pus, no foot rot. The wether that we harvested was the one missing an ear, and he had a sore right front hoof. So he was a little bit limping on that hoof, and I got a good look at it, and sure enough, it was overgrown. So it wasn't hoof rot or hoof scald or anything like that, just an overgrown hoof. And there was a couple other sheep I looked at just to check their hooves. Everybody's healthy. So the only cases that I've seen of limping or lameness has all been mechanical. It hasn't been bacteria or virus or anything like that. It's always been that the hoof has been overgrown or something like that. One note is I wasn't putting up any back fencing in the last row, and I caught the cows hanging around that tree. They weren't grazing in the far east of the row. So what that means to me is I have to do back fencing to keep the cows from going back and regrazing in an area. Another thought I had is I run thinner rows, half the size. Either do more frequent moves or give them bigger areas so it's more of a rectangle shape. So that even if they do go back and back graze, they're only on that pasture, that row, for like a day and a half or 2 days or whatever it is, you know. So that's another thought that I had. And not much else to add, really. Everybody seems to be doing really well. They're not quite ready for the heat yet, but there's lots of wind, so it's probably okay. Lots of cloud cover. We do have a big storm coming on Sunday, and then I think another big storm on Wednesday. I think one forecast was saying 5 inches of rain. And if we had lambs and feeding them hay, I would definitely have to separate the cows from the sheep for their own safety. But no dice, no such thing. I'm looking around, seeing if I got any calves yet, and I don't see any calves yet. I'm going to go back to my calculator, figure out what I did wrong. Or maybe this bull that I bought's a dud. Maybe he doesn't know how to do his job. We'll see. We'll see. So I'll be back here tomorrow, move them again. Tomorrow afternoon, move them again. Maybe Sunday, give them 2 sections. Hey, Rammy Jr., how you doing? And look at that. She's able to scratch the back of her neck. Are you Lady? Yeah, you're Lady. She's the one that was friendly with me. She would eat food out of my hand. So, anyway, not much else to add. You guys have a great day. Take care, and bye-bye.